Tell the lesson's name loudly together, sharing our feelings. Hi, I'm Seema signing in to share about my Ravi Bhaiya. Do you remember what kind of problems do people have in old age? Yes, in old age, people have problems in seeing, hearing, walking and other health issues. Dear friends, did you greet the old people? How did they feel when you greeted them? How did you feel when you greeted them? Yes, remember, service to humanity is service to God. Service to humanity is service to God. So always obey and respect elders. Dear friends, find the missing part of each face. Look at the first picture. Which part of the face is missing? Mouth. You're right. Look at the second picture. Which part of the face is missing? Ears. Right. Look at the third picture. Which part of the face is missing? Nose. Yes, you're right. Look at the last picture. Which part is missing? Eyes. Dear friends, in the previous video, I shared about my Nani. Now, I'm here to share about the second person, that is my Ravi Bhaiya. He lives with us. I call him Ravi Bhaiya and he calls my parents Bhaiya Bhabhi. I do not know what our relationship is, but he is very loving brother. He is always ready to answer my questions. He never says, I will let you know later. Here, they have 3 children, the eldest son, second and the third daughter. If the eldest son gets married, what will his brother and sister call them? They will call them as brother and sister-in-law. In Hindi, Bhaiya Bhabhi. Got it? Bhaiya carries a white stick when he goes out. Here you can see Ravi Bhaiya walking with a white stick. What is the reason? Why is he carrying a stick along with him? Why can't he walk without a stick? He is unable to see. You're right, he is unable to see. He has vision impairment, physically challenged. So he has a white stick to move. Can you think when you may need a stick? Yes, maybe when we get hurt and unable to walk, or when we get fracture, or when we have to climb a rock or a mountain, or when we become old and need support to walk. Who is physically challenged person? Physically challenged person is a person who has problem with his or her body that makes it difficult for him or her to do things that other people can do easily. It isn't that they cannot do everything easily. Remember, except their impairment, they do excel and achieve in other activities. Yes, we will be learning about the great achievers who have broken records in part 3. There are many different causes of physical disabilities which can include from parents' serious illness and injury. It can be anything. These disabled persons are addressed as differently abled persons. How are they addressed as? There are different types of disabilities. Among them, we'll be learning 3 sensory disabilities and 1 physical disability. Now, you'll know what is sensory impairment. Sensory impairment is when one of your senses, that is maybe sight, hearing, smell, touch, taste, is no longer normal. Here we are going to learn about 3 sensory impairment. That is visual impairment, hearing impairment, and speech impairment. What is a visual impairment? A visual impairment is the loss of vision. Ravi Bhaiya teaches in a college. The students of the college respect him a lot. A few of them come home to study from him. He has many other books too. The pages of these books are thick and have rows of raised dots. He reads by running his fingers on the raised dots. Some of Bhaiya's students take books from him and return them after recording them on tapes. Ravi Bhaiya listens to these tapes. Now, just recapitulate and tell. How does Ravi Bhaiya come to know so many things without seeing? Do you know? Yes, Ravi Bhaiya comes to know so many things by hearing, listening, feeling, or sensing the thing. Ravi Bhaiya is very fond of listening to music and taking part in plays. Do you love music? Do you love to dance? Yes, all of us do love to sing and dance, enjoy. Right? Those who love music, clap your hands. Yeah, good. Ravi Bhaiya has good hearing and smelling power. He enjoys chatting with his friends and going out with them. He has a good sense of humor and makes all of us laugh. Looking at him moving around in the house, no one can say that he cannot see. He likes to do all his work himself. If someone tries to help him against his wish, he gets angry. Whenever he needs any help, he asks for it. How do we help those people who cannot see? How can we help those people who cannot see? There are quite many different ways we can help them. Yes, as and when it is possible, try to help the people with impairments. Here, we can help the people of visual impairment by helping them to cross the road, by offering them seat in buses. Have you all seen? There is particular seat for these people. By helping them in climbing upstairs, downstairs, or walking, by saying them interesting stories, reading newspapers to them. To have fun with Bhaiya, I sometimes change the place of his stick. He does get upset but never gets angry. After all, I am his favorite sister Seema. I had hardly reached the door. Bhaiya spoke up. Seema, you seem to be very happy today. What's the matter? Bhaiya recognizes not only me, but all the other family members from the sound we make as we move. He can even tell whether I am happy or sad. Bhaiya! Finally, I am in the football team. I shared my news with him. He patted me and said lovingly, "From today, you are my football coach." Dear friends, now I would like to share about few devices used by the visual impaired person. There is a special way of reading and writing for people who cannot see. It is called Braille. It is written on a thick paper by making a row of raised dots with a pointed tool. Braille is read by running the fingers on the raised dots. Let us see who is this Louis Braille. Louis Braille belonged to France. One day, when he was 3 years old, he was playing with his father's tools. Suddenly, a pointed tool hurt his eyes. He lost his eyesight. He had keen interest in studies. He did not give up. He kept thinking of different ways to read and write. Finally, he found a way. Reading by touching and feeling. Dear friends, in this type of a script, a row of raised dots are made on a thick paper. Because these dots are raised, they can be read by running the fingers on them. This script is based on 6 points. The Braille script has undergone many changes these days. This has made reading and writing simpler. Braille can now also be written using the computer. Tell who invented the Braille script. Yes, you're right. Louis Braille invented the Braille script. Now you have fill in the blanks. Who is the father of Braille script? Right, Louis Braille. Visually impaired person use a stick. Which color stick? White stick. You're right. This can be read by running the fingers on raised dot. You're right, Braille script. Visually impaired people have strong sense of hearing and smelling. Braille script is based on dash points, that is 6. Now tell who uses such raised dots to read. Yes, visually impaired person uses such raised dots to read. What is this script called as? It is called as Braille script. Now you have matched the following. Visually impaired persons. Yes, visually impaired persons have strong smelling and hearing sense. Old people need, yes, love and care. Old people become physically weak, right? Braille script is written with pointed tool. Ravi Bhaiya has visual impairment. Dear friends, now we are going to see few devices used by the visually impaired persons. You can see the computer specially designed for the visually impaired person with the Braille script. Here you can see them how they use the computers, laptops. Remember, they have good sense of hearing. Their hearing power is very good. This is called as Blighter, which is especially designed for visually impaired. Look at the child. He is wearing the IC. IC is like a helmet. It is designed to help the visually impaired to see the world around them. In describing objects, it also emits a warning sound when the wearer is too close to any obstacle, any danger. See the next one. This is called as brain port. Brain port comprises a set of camera equipped sunglasses that attach to a device that is placed in the user's mouth. The device creates moving patterns on the user's tongue that help them understand the objects in front of them. This is a talking laundry module that attaches to your washer and dryer and reads out various settings. Here you can see a Braille tablet. It is designed to read entire pages of text rather than one line. The Read Raid. The Read Raid is an educational device that teaches Braille without a teacher. No need of teacher here. They can learn by themselves. Here you can see a Dot smartwatch. This device can tell the date and time and share notification. Here you have a wearable device guide where it specifies the location through vibration. The waverband helps the visually impaired to show the location. Remains, this free mobile app connects visually impaired with the sighted persons. Even you can download this app and help the visually impaired persons.